Do not pull the bow back without an arrow in it.
Okay.
All right. Pull not till it goes off. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Line her up. Very good.
I'm getting a new bow. It's Tristen Staten. I am going to be taking over this channel. I'm not going to take lessons from my dad. I'm going to get lessons from MFJJ.
What does MFJJ stand for?
Josh Jones, the guy with the crazy mohawk.
Does it have to be? Oh, is that your meter?
Yeah.
Oh
my God, you're a kid too.
I'm gonna get my new bow and stuff.
Why don't you have me do this?
Because he's more of an expert than you are.
Okay.
High five, buddy. We didn't even practice that. Tell me that was recording. Tell me about your old bow, buddy.
There's no, like, when you pull it back all the way, there was no stop, so you could just pull it so far back. And there should have been a stop.
Doesn't have a defined draw length,
yeah.
which makes life difficult.
Yeah.
It really does. It's hard to be consistent with.
Yeah.
It's great to learn on and play on, but to be accurate with, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
So get you something with some draw stops in it. So I haven't actually looked at one of these yet. This is my first view of this bow. And this is a remake of the original Menace. It's now Menace XR. And they cut a crap load more metal out of the riser. They actually made this bow a lot lighter, which is the #1 complaint you will get from a kid or a lady, is it just feels heavy. And it only feels heavy because you're not pulling very much weight. So the amount of weight you feel back here doesn't offset the weight in your hand. So it's going to feel like that. So cutting as much out of this as possible is a good thing. I would also personally not start with this on there. Just don't even put this on because you're adding unnecessary weight to the bow. We want to keep the physical weight of the bow as light as possible because it will be difficult at first. This has a much, much nicer small grip. That was probably my biggest gripe. I would like to thank Mission for finally making a new bow. I think it's like 4 years later or 5 years later they finally came out with a new bow. And this is a very, very good improvement. Looks like the same cam system that was on the other one, which tried true works. Doesn't have the best back wall, but it's still broadly adjustable, so it'll grow with you as you go. Okay, we're measuring out about 52.5. That's going to be...
So you're 21. You're almost like same draw length as me.
Getting close. You are absolutely going to be taller than your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I got the shortness from him.
I hope not.
It's actually got a way better back wall than it used to.
Ooh.
For how light this draw is, this is actually pretty firm. What do we call the thing we put our arrows in? If you had to guess. What do you think?
Arrow holder.
Close.
That's what it
begins
should be
with
called.
it should be. Begins with an R. This is called an arrow rest.
Oh, so you can put this part on it.
What part's that?
I have no clue.
It's called a nock.
Oh, a knock.
So this is where the nock of the arrow goes. Well,
No
it's kind of
way.
up to you. You can go with a
likes
standard
the
wrist
Dudley.
strap. You like
I
my
do.
belt? You like?
I don't like him running around with that expensive of a release, but...
Well, yeah, the likelihood of losing it's probably pretty high, but I mean, you can. It's probably small enough for your hand.
It is.
If you want to shoot a thumbie, you can.
I
He
do.
kind of does, but...
All right, we can shoot it.
I told him he had to ask you.
All right. That is a bullet hole, what we call a bullet hole, which is the tip of the arrow with the 3 fletchings coming out of it equally. So before you pull it back, the ridge between those knuckles is going to go, look forward, it's going to go right here. Okay? And then we're going to try to put the tip of your nose on the string, and I'm just going to move the peep up and down until you can see through it. I don't actually want you to shoot yet. I just want you to pull it back, okay? Go ahead. Okay, line there. Bring your nose to where it touches up here. There you go. But keep your hand on your jaw, so that needs to go up there. Pack up your head, buddy. Come on. Tip down. Cool. Okay, close your left eye for me. I need to raise or lower this peep to see that sight. Can you see through it?
Yeah, I can see it.
You want it higher or lower?
I think we're going to leave it there for a minute. Go ahead and squeeze it off so you don't have to set it down. So just with your thumb, push the trigger and keep pulling on it till it goes off. Keep going, keep going. There you go.
By the way, Kristen, I do not have a tab at Spokane Valley Archery. Do you understand?
What does that mean?
Doesn't mean you can't just go in there and just grab whatever you want.
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah,
what it
real
means.
quick.
gonna draw it back. All the way, keep going, All right, put your elbow out a little bit here, like that way. There you go. Okay, close your left eye completely, look through the peep. Look through the peep, put that one pin on the middle of the target and squeeze it off when you're comfortable. Boom! Better shot than me. Up top. It's tricky. You gotta get it perfectly closed, and if you touch the loop at all, it won't close. So, all right, go ahead and pull her back in. Okay, elbow out. Okay, look through the peep, close your left eye, put the pin on the target, and squeeze it off when you're ready. Dude,
You're slapping arrows.
10 rings. Freaking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Line her up. Very good.
Josh, thanks for teaching Tristen. This guy taught me. I got a couple lessons along the way. And I just want you guys, like, I get a lot of, emails and DMs about how do you get a youth bow or what should you look for? Well, we can use this video as an example of what to do and also what not to do. So let's start with the what not to do. Go ahead, let me have it.
Check your kid's eye dominance, or have your kid's eye dominance checked, because your eye dominance is the most important thing when determining whether you're shooting left or right. It's not left or right-handed, it's left or right-eyed. And Tristen here is left eye dominant, and Dad got him a right-handed bow. So we got him to play with it, got it all tuned up, got it all working, and then we're going to do it all over again left-handed because Dad's a moron.
Sorry,
okay.
dude.
So, and also you want to, in measuring your draw length, you want to measure your wingspan across your back as far as you can stretch. Divide that number by 2.5, and that will tell you roughly what your draw length is going to be. And then adjust the weight until you can pull it back. Go really low on purpose, and then crank it up slowly till it starts to get difficult. Like, we could obviously raise.
You've nailed it on as far as damage.
I'm sure he could go heavier. Like,
but he was holding
like,
back to set up the peep. He wasn't having fun.
Well, but that's the physical weight issue, right? So if you increase the poundage here, it doesn't feel like it's as heavy in your other hand.
The other thing you said in the video was we got this cool True Glow, and I would have put it on, and you're like, no.
Least amount of parts possible because of physical weight.
Yep.
Because if you're only holding back 15, if you're drawing back 15 pounds, you're holding like 3 or 4. So the physical weight of the bow will be way more pronounced than it would be if you were pulling 60 pounds or 70 pounds. So you want to keep the weight as low as possible, which is why when it's for a kid, I usually try to direct towards the smallest grip and the lightest physical weight bow. And now that they've cut all the weight out of this bow, it would be the one I'd recommend in that price point again, because it's a very reasonably priced bow. It's a good starter.
Lastly, I'd say we got him a 5-pin. All the stuff came with the bow. It's
a standard kit, yeah.
Josh moved all these pins out of the way. We'll adjust them later, but we want you just to learn into, like, today was the first time you've ever looked through a peep to look through a sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have a multiple pin sight and it's a new person, new kid, etc., the best thing you can do is get rid of all the pins but one. Teach them that distance, get them good and proficient at that distance, and then once they're ready to move on, like let's say we start at 10 yards. When we're ready to move to the next pin, you bring up another pin, sight it in, say these are the pins you're allowed to use. Those are the ones you don't use yet. So they know where the parameters are. Don't just let them walk out there and chuck arrows 50 yards, lose all the arrows, and we got to go buy more arrows.
Separations in the preparation.
Like checking your eye dominance.